Welcome to this week's Keeping Up with the Lynx podcast. I'm Joe.
And I'm Lynn.
In this podcast, we have sports,
Lunch,
8th grade interview with Adrian and Mya and Lorenzi,
teacher interview with Miss Hanson,
weather,
and student poll questions.
This will be our class's last week on the podcast, but in 2 weeks, there will be a new group of 7th graders.
Let's get into this week's podcast.
Welcome back to this week's Sports Center. Hi, I'm Evan.
I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Ronnie.
On Monday the 13th, there will be a 6th grade boys basketball game at home at 4:30 against Sandwich, and also 7th and 8th grade basketball practice to be determined. Play hard, Lynx.
On Tuesday the 14th, there will be a 7th and 8th grade boys basketball game versus Vero Valley at 4:30 at home. There will also be a 6th grade boys basketball game at Vero Valley.
On Wednesday the 15th, there will be a parent-teacher conference from 3:30 to 7 p.m.
On Thursday the 16th, there will be a 6th grade boys basketball game at home at 5 p.m. against Tonica.
On Friday 17th, there will be a 7th and 8th grade boys basketball practice at 3:15 through 4:30.
On Saturday the 18th, there will be a 7th grade LP cap shootout at LP High School at 1 p.m. against Parkside. And there will be an 8th grade LP cap shootout at LaSalle Peru High School at 3 against Parkside. Go Lynx.
That's it for this week's sports segment.
Hola amigos, welcome back to this week's lunch segment. I'm Vera.
And I'm Brendan.
On Monday, November 13th, for breakfast we'll have a blueberry muffin with melon. For lunch we'll have hot dog on a bun, baked beans, and fruit gel.
On Tuesday the 14th, for breakfast we will have breakfast pizza and apples. For lunch we will have ham and Swiss on the croissant with tater tots and grapes.
Wednesday the 15th, for breakfast we'll have an English muffin with ham, cheese, and grapes. For lunch is grilled chicken patty, corn, and applesauce.
Thursday the 16th, for breakfast we will have cinnamon bun, bar, and cuties. For lunch there is macaroni and cheese, lettuce, salad, and mixed fruit.
Friday the 17th, for breakfast is a honey bun and a banana. And for lunch is Basco sticks, stewed broccoli, and mandarin oranges.
That's it for this week's lunch segment.
Hey guys, it's Monse. After a while, I decided to go back on the weather segment to give you great forecasting.
And I'm Brad. Let's get into it.
On November Monday 13th, there will be a high of 57 and a low of 36 degrees Fahrenheit. It will be partly cloudy with 5 to 10 mile per hour winds. You will surely catch me in my snowsuit for that chilly weather.
On Tuesday, November
The 14th, there will be a high of 58 and a low of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. It will be partly cloudy and with winds at 11 miles per hour. Make sure you bring that heated jacket so you can get warmed up.
On Wednesday, November 15th, there will be a high of 57 and a low of 43 with partly cloudy skies and a 10% chance of rain and 12-mile-an-hour winds. Brr.
On November Thursday 16th, there will be a high of 61 and a low of 47 degrees Fahrenheit. It will be partly cloudy with 10 to 15 mile per hour winds and a 40 chance of late night showers. I might have to cancel my plans of saving Gotham City due to the chilly, rainy weather.
And finally, on the Friday, November 17th, there will be a weather of 61 and the lowest of 47. There's a chance of rain and there will be wind speed of 9 miles per hour. Make sure to bring your umbrella just in case.
Hi, I'm Zari.
And I'm Gabby.
Welcome back to this week's teacher interview with reading and writing teacher Mrs. Hanson.
For our first question is, what's your dream vacation?
My dream vacation would have to be to Siesta Key, Florida. It's one of my favorite spots to go visit.
Nice. What is something that makes you really angry?
Oh, I hate when people interrupt me while I'm teaching or talking. Do you know what that's like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did you become a teacher?
Gabby, I became a teacher because when I was a kid, I had a lot of really great teachers that influenced me, and it just seemed like it was something I really wanted to do when I grew up. And now here I am 18 years later doing it. Keep on doing it, so.
When you found out that some of your students from track qualified for state, what was your reaction?
I think Mrs. Heaster and I were screaming and jumping up and down because it's been a long time since we've had people qualify for state, so it was a pretty exciting moment.
What's the most funniest thing someone did in your classroom?
Well, I think it was yesterday in our class. Michaela had probably one of the best voices I've heard in a while, and she made me laugh until I cried. So Michaela's voices yesterday.
What is the most embarrassing thing that happened to you?
Well, when I was in first grade, we had a Halloween play that we did at my school, and I was dressed as a pumpkin, and I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and they wouldn't let me go. And I had an accident on stage in front of everybody. It was terrifying and embarrassing, yes.
What job did you have before teaching?
I was a substitute teacher for 6 months. I taught in a kindergarten classroom for a while, but then before that, I was actually a nanny.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is one of your hidden talents?
Ooh, hidden talent. I actually cross stitch once in a while at home. It's kind of like embroidery, so it's something that I do once in a while. So.
Ooh.
What is the most interesting book you've ever read?
Well, I've read a lot of books, Gabby. You know that, right? Most interesting book. I don't know. There's a series by Jason Reynolds called Ghost. It's one of my favorites. I don't know if it's interesting, but I would say it's probably more of my favorite.
What is one of your favorite food combinations?
Well, I got this combination during COVID when we were kind of at home a lot. I learned it on TikTok. But it's Doritos and cream cheese and pickles. Super good if you haven't tried it.
That's it for this week's teacher interview. Thank you, Mrs. Hanson, for joining us today.
Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Zari.
Hi, I'm Cameron,
And I'm Miles.
and welcome back to this week's 8th grade interview.
Today we'll be interviewing 8th graders Adrian, and Mya.
The first question we have for you today is,
Do you guys like playing sports?
Yeah, I play a lot of sports, so it's like very busy, but it keeps me busy, so there's really nothing I can do about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I only do cheer, so.
what's your favorite show on Disney Channel?
I would say either SpongeBob or Moana.
I love SpongeBob.
I don't really watch TV, to be honest with you. I don't watch Disney Channel or nothing, to be honest.
Neither do I. What is your least favorite food?
I'm gonna have to think about that real quick. Oh, lasagna. Lasagna would be nasty sometimes, not gonna lie.
I would say sushi. That's disgusting.
That's good.
No, it's not.
You're picky.
I agree with her. I disagree with Adrian.
Okay, calm down.
My mom put cinnamon in her lasagna once.
Oh, that's
It's honestly
disgusting.
good.
That
You're
sounds
joking, right?
I'm not
disgusting.
joking. Would you rather own a reptile, a rodent, a dog, or a cat?
A dog.
Cat. I like cats. They're kind of calm. Dogs are like a little too hyper. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want them jumping all over me. I want them to be calm. Like, too much.
Me personally, I love dogs, and I have 2 hamsters.
My dog is crazy.
Cats are better.
Dogs are better. Yes.
I strongly disagree with that, but
What place in the world would you travel to?
let me think about that. There's a lot of places I want to visit, actually. So I'll just say New York, because that's like a pretty good place right there.
Yes.
I would say Hawaii.
What grade did you like the most? It can even be in elementary school.
I would say 2nd grade.
I'm gonna say 7th grade just because I think that was my best year for sports, and I actually made it to state for track, so that was probably one of my favorite years.
Well, thank you, Adrian and Mya, for joining us today. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Eli,
I'm James. And I'm Michaela. Welcome to this week's student poll questions.
For our first question, what is your favorite soda? The third place contestant was Coca-Cola with 12.5%. Second is a tie with Pepsi and Mountain Dew. And Dr. Pepper with 16.4%. And for first place was root beer with 29.2%. Great answers.
For the second question, what do you think about Friday Funny? 60.9% of you guys liked it, and 13 of you guys didn't like it.
The third question is, where is your favorite spot to go fishing? And third place is a tie with creek and sewer with 4.3%. Second place is river with 13%. And in first place is a tie of you guys don't go fishing. Lake and canal with 26.1%. Me personally, fishing isn't my favorite.
And for the fourth question, it was, what is your favorite season? And third is fall with 18.2%. And in second is winter with 22.7%. And its first place is summer with 50%.
The fifth question is a tomato a fruit or vegetable? And 73.7% of people think a tomato is a fruit, and 25 of you guys think it's a vegetable.
For the last question we asked is, what is your favorite Disney movie? And third is Incredibles with 10.5%. In second place is Cars with 21.1%. And in third place is Coco with 26.3%.
Oh wait, I forgot. We have a joke. How does Darth Vader like his toast?
He likes it on the dark side.
Alright! Bye, folks! Thanks for watching this week's Keeping Up with the Lynx podcast.
Make sure to subscribe, share, and like the video. Also remember that this is a 7th grade class's last week of the Keeping Up with the Lynx podcast.
In the words of Mr. Fox,
it's a great day to be a Lynx.